A change of plans for the vice president. JD Vance is no longer traveling to Switzerland overnight to lead talks with Iran.
CBS News' Tina Kraus is following the surprise delay along with the lawmaker reactions. Tina, good morning.
AJ, Heather, good morning to you. Well, the White House is reacting as well, with Vice President Vance scolding critics in Israel's government for not backing this U.S. deal with Iran. And President Trump is saying that Israel's prime minister must be more responsible and pull his troops out of southern Lebanon. That's a key demand in the agreement. But with Netanyahu refusing to comply, the White House is scrambling to keep this deal from unraveling.
The White House suddenly called off plans for Vice President JD Vance to travel to Switzerland last night, releasing a statement saying technical talks about Iran's nuclear program have not been finalized. There's no indication yet when Vance might head to Switzerland to lead the U.S. delegation. Earlier, he defended the agreement with Iran that President Trump signed Wednesday in France.
You really have a win-win situation for the United States of America.
Vance also lashed out at Israel after some Israeli cabinet officials criticized the agreement.
Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world's superpower.
Some lawmakers closer to home are also sharing concerns, both Republicans.
I do have concerns that certain aspects of this deal might be a step in the wrong direction. First and most important, we're going to give Iran sanctions relief for oil exports.
And Democrats.
This is an abject embarrassment to him on the global scale. He didn't accomplish anything in this. In fact, he bled from our own treasury about $70 billion.
But some of the president's supporters are backing the deal.
Now we've got 60 days to see what the details look like, and I'm cautiously optimistic.
Senior administration officials briefed Congress Thursday about the agreement and upcoming negotiations after days of secrecy.
Heather and AJ, the White House is reacting as well, with the president and the prime minister in this unusual a bit of a tug of war here. But the talks yesterday were behind closed doors. But according to the Associated Press, sources say U.S. Middle East envoy Steve Witkoff told members of Congress that Iran will invite the International Atomic Energy Agency to inspect its nuclear sites. That would begin efforts to recover Tehran's enriched material, which they believe is buried beneath the rubble. Heather, AJ?
All right, well, we shall see. Tina Kraus reporting for us this morning. Thank you.